Hey, welcome to the eighth episode of the Games Exchange podcast, and I am joined by the regular co-hosts Mickey and Leaf, and we've got a new guest. His name is Dutzillian. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Dutz, and I
Oh,
have been gaming for years now.
how many years,
Oh,
Dutz?
Oh, come on. That's mean.
I'm joking. Hello.
yes. So what's next? Oh, I was not supposed to speak more. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, yeah, that's it.
What kind of games do you play?
Uh, okay. I play mostly RPGs, roguelike stuff, rare FPS, and mostly PC games.
Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite game or franchise?
Fallout. Since the beginning of Fallout.
So that means you did not like
Fallout 1.
so that means you did
Wow.
not like Fallout 4. Hey Leaf, welcome back.
Mm.
Fallout 4 is okay.
Fallout 4 is okay. Okay.
It's not awesome, but it's okay.
uh-huh. So it's above average below expectation,
Yes.
just like last night, the movie. Okay. So we usually start this off with telling everyone what we've been playing. Leaf, since your connection is unstable, why don't you go first?
Hey, I played this indie game on Steam. It was called Madagon.
How do you
It's basically
how do you spell that?
Madagon. It's like Madagon. I think that's the
Okay.
name of it. Um, um, yeah, it's a platformer game. It's a indie. It's very short. It's like 30 minutes, something.
It's
But
on
it's
Steam.
interesting. It's puzzle based platforming.
I can't find it.
Oh,
Uh,
Mandagon. Sorry, it's Mandagon.
okay. Managon on Steam. Okay. So you said it's short. How short? And what other games? How is it similar to other games? Leaf, you still here? I think he's gone again.
No. No.
Hello. Okay. Leaf is gone. So Mick.
Um, I played the Mobius Final Fantasy game.
Uh huh.
I'm pretty sure you guys tried to play it.
Uh,
The main reason why I played that game was because it was super pretty. Like, when I saw the trailer, I was like, there is no way this game can be on my mobile. Because it was just too pretty.
I agree.
And And when I played it, it was really as pretty as they said it would be,
Mhm.
but they sacrificed the gameplay because
Yeah.
I mean it's a mobile game. The only thing you gotta do is tap on your screen, right?
It's a little. It has a little bit of depth though, like the draw system and the
Mhm.
counters. But it's
Yeah.
as deep as it can go for a mobile, I guess. What level are you on it again?
I'm level 14.
Uh,
It's a pretty high level to be honest. I mean, it's only been out like this week.
mhm.
Um, they're they've released a lot. I mean, a lot of content for like a new game, and they promise to give nice things in the next 30 days. But
Nice.
the thing with games like, well, Japanese RPG
Mhm.
is it's very grindy. So
Mhm.
unless you're okay with grinding, this is not the game for you.
Okay. But most mobile games are grindy in nature, so people who would be interested in playing this would not really
Game,
mind
right?
the grindy bits. Um, I have to ask. I did not get to choose the gender of my character, or at least I don't remember. Are you playing as a girl?
Nope,
Or
you're guy through
you're a
and
dude?
through.
Uh,
You're a
okay.
guy forever.
Cause
So
you
yeah,
mentioned pretty, so I thought you might be playing a girl.
no, no, no.
Mhm.
You get to be a guy all the way, no matter what class you play. Um, from experience, the only goal to this game is to unravel the story and to unlock all classes
Mhm.
because you have to grind to get to all classes. Now, as far as the story goes, it's very slow and like again, you're a warrior of light.
Mhm. The
I mean,
standard Final Fantasy lore.
we've been through this before, but whatever. I'm fine with that. It's not as pay to win as I expected because initially, when the game released,
Mhm.
they this so in this game you collect magicite, which is currency for the game, right?
Mhm.
Now, in the beginning, they locked it to expire after 2 weeks, 14 days.
Mhm.
Now, the maximum cap you can earn if you're a free to player is like less. It's like you really have to spend for it, and people on Reddit were complaining.
Okay.
So what they did was they removed the timer, so people were super happy about that,
Mhm.
and shared the game even more because they're not as pay to win as people expected. But it's still it's still tiring. It's very tiring. I mean, there's autoplay, but still have to keep an eye on it.
I'm playing it right now, or at least earlier. Actually, I'm playing it right now. I've encountered situations where it's not really where I don't have the actual skill to fight the monster. Like right now, I'm fighting a what do you call this green type leaf,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have nothing to counter it, and the fight drags because of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or sometimes I do, like when I'm fighting
Hmm.
fire and I do have ice, but the draws are mostly fire, so all I can do is defend myself.
Well, you will learn early on that you can have three elements,
Mhm.
and two healing abilities. So that's what you will do. Like get through all three elements so that you can make use of them. Like the three elements that are available to you,
Mm.
and then even if you're fast, you can use that ability. So
Okay.
that's what's good. Is there is some sort of strategy, but that's basically it. When you level up, you just run the game on auto, and then that's it.
So we talked a little about the game and some of the mechanics without actually explaining how the game works. Can
Mm.
you explain it for people who do not know?
Um, so when you start playing, actually, it's a bit complicated. I can't seem to explain it without actually
I
having
will
the visuals.
I will try to help since I'm playing right now. So
Okay, okay.
so you
So,
have
so
skills, right? How many? Four and rented,
well,
five and rented.
no, no, no. So, when you start the game, you will go through this tutorial.
Mhm.
You will start as a sword master,
Onion
or
Knight.
what they call as an knight, and um, you will then you have basic attacks where you just tap the monster in front of you. You
Mhm.
also have the ability to choose which monster you get to hit first, but that's not really important because a lot of the monsters are just like a few hits.
Mhm.
And then you have each time you hit a monster, you get a orb, which will then this is like the the element
Mhm.
where it's like SP, I think is the better term for it. It's like SP, where if you have enough orbs, you can then cast your skills. Now, each skill will have an element. So, like, you'll have fire, water, and let's say earth.
Mhm.
So, once you have enough elements for a specific skill, you can then use it against the enemy. So that's pretty much it. Once you have enough elements, you can hit the enemy for massive damage.
And it has the
And then,
standard counter system like fire beats water and water beats fire as well, and
yeah,
earth beats beats metal, I think, or leaf beats earth, and vice versa.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah. There are other classes where, let's say, Onion Knight is the most balanced, and then you have the Mage, which has the highest magical ability,
Which I'm
and
using.
then yeah, and then the Ranger, which is um high physical attack, not much AOE,
Mm. Are you playing
but like
this?
No, I've seen it though, and it reminds me of Monster Hunter on mobile.
How?
because it has monsters, low.
Yeah, and they're all handsome, which is why I won't touch it.
Okay.
I mean, I
Leaf,
can see the appeal for Mickey, but nope, not for me.
it's an RPG that's grindy. Should be up your alley.
No, not really. No, that's not his
I
Okay.
kind of
think it's
thing.
an RPG type. I think it's more of a
Just watch the whole movie type.
yeah.
I guess. Leaf, you here? He's, he's not here.
I guess it's not here. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, he sent me a message. Let me read it for a bit. Um, he started his phone. Okay. This what have you been playing?
I've been replaying FTL again since what did I finish lately? Why did I? Oh yeah, I'm waiting for No Man's Sky. So
Ah,
reviewing or going back to old games while waiting for No Man's
revisiting.
Sky. Revisiting, yeah, that's the word. And apparently my go-to game when I have nothing to play is FTL.
Not Darkest. I would have thought
Not
Darkest.
Darkest.
Mm.
It is actually FTL. I mean, I find it very interesting
Is it because of
and
space?
very yeah. Also because of the way that things tend to go out of your control and all the weird stuff that gets thrown at you. It doesn't get old.
Mm-hmm. Um, for those that don't know, explain FTL to people.
Now, FTL is a roguelike space captain simulator wherein you got a spaceship and it's 2D, so it's nothing fancy graphics wise,
Mm-hmm.
but it is very engaging. You have a ship and you gotta get to from sector 1 of the galaxy to sector 8. You get upgrades along the way. People try to shoot down your ship along the way, and a lot of crazy things happen, like asteroids or giant alien spiders that try to stop you and make you give up in despair and restart from the very beginning. So yes, it is very engaging.
So, um, it's on PC. It's also on iPad, right?
Mm-mm. It's a Steam game.
Uh-huh. What's the farthest you've gone? Or did you
I've
actually
finished.
beaten the
I've
game
finished it.
already?
I've beaten the game several times already, but I still play it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So and yeah, it's got like in 10 alien classes, so you've got a lot of ships to choose from. Uh, so and every time you have a lot of stuff to unlock, so it doesn't get old. I
I've
think
been
I've logged
continue.
360 hours on this. Oh my god.
uh, I play FTL too. Never finished the game. I've been I've unlocked a few ships, but for some reason I'm really into the starter, and maybe that's why I can't win because I keep trying to force the game to force myself to win with a basic ship.
The basic ship is very good though.
Maybe
I
it's
have to
just
say.
maybe it's just a series of unfortunate events. Cause
Yeah, that one though, you have no, that's something that's out of your hands.
I there's this one run where I my build was a lot of shields, so that it's just I'll just sit there and take soak up damage and defeat the other ship. But missiles go through shields. Which weapon go through shields?
Missiles.
Yeah, I went up against someone who had a lot of missiles, and I died.
Yeah, the game tends to see what you're building and
Counters.
tries to counter it. Yeah. I don't know, that's just me, that's how I feel.
It's a very evil game. Mick, have you tried FTL?
No. I mean, it's like asking Dots if he's tried Pretty Pretty Princess, right?
Ugh.
I would guess so, but
Ugh.
hey, Leafy, you're
Um,
back.
it's not my
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Leaf
belief.
laughed at me. I heard Leaf laugh at me.
Oy, Pretty Princess is the Dark Souls of Lab Lab games.
Still,
Leaf, we talked about Mobius a while ago. What's your level?
I think I'm level 12. I mean, 12 or 13.
Okay.
And I'm nearing the end of chapter 2. I'm already at the temple, unlocking the keys and stuff. But I ran out of energy when I was at the 4th level, so yeah.
Wait, there's energy?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's called
It's like,
stamina. It's that um blue
yeah,
green bar
stamina.
right up on the top of your screen. That's stamina. But if you're low level,
Like
each
me?
time you level refills, so you don't really feel
Yeah,
it.
it
Once
refills
you
for your
level
level.
10, that's when you notice.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to call the dog. That's why he's doing that. He doesn't know that the clapping is heard. Guy.
Okay. I've played a few games. I've continued We Happy Few, and I learned what I do not like. I found what I do not like about the game. I talked to Leaf about this a few days ago, but it's because the game interrupts you a lot. It's supposed to be a survival horror game, but they double down on the survival aspects, and I have to say it's not really balanced yet. By survival aspects, I mean the hunger, tiredness, thirst, and other stuff. You're basically balancing a lot of stats just so you can enjoy the game. And it would have been fine if hunger and thirst was one. You just manage that one stat. Or there's this thing that annoys me a bit. The game tells you that you're not supposed to explore at night because weird things happen. But every time I play, I don't get to stay up late because my character gets sleepy. It's just interrupting you a lot, and it's annoying because it's a world that's very interesting. You want to explore as much of it as possible, but the game keeps telling you to do other shit. Leaf, do you feel the same way?
I read a review about it where they said that it's similar to like other survivor games, especially Fallout 4. They were saying that it feels like you're almost always dumpster diving,
Um, th- you dumpster
like
dive in
to
Fallout
find
4
material.
because you're finding materials, but
Yeah,
in We Happy Few, you're dumpster diving because you're hungry, and you're hungry
yeah, and
even though
also
you
need
just
materials too.
ate ate a few minutes ago, and um But the thing is, Fallout
But you need
4,
materials too, right?
you're not interrupted
True.
a lot, unless,
Because you don't sleep.
yeah, but
I think that's the biggest factor. Like, you have to sleep and we have to film.
no, even without, even with the sleeping, even if you include the sleeping, it's if you even if you remove everything and keep the sleeping, it's not annoying. It's really everything together. Like you go out, you're hungry,
Mm,
you eat, okay, fine. You ate poison food, you get nauseous. You can't move as much as you want because you're nauseous, and then you're thirsty again because you ate. Then you drank. Then after doing all that shit, you finally get to where you want to be, and you're sleepy.
yeah, I agree. Like, it interrupts you a lot from doing what you need to do first.
I
By
basically am at one fetch quest a day, maybe two, because uh I can't really do anything
yeah,
with the game.
I
But
can see that.
since drugs is such a big part of the game, I think the later on in the game you can take pills that will prevent you from sleeping or prevent you from feeling
Of
tired.
sleeping.
I think joy is that pill, but I'm too early in the game to know. But they
Or maybe
did,
like you need to drink caffeine or something.
yeah. But that probably be it. But right now I'm in the outskirts, so I don't have access to coffee.
Okay.
I need to. I guess I need to play more.
Did
Yeah.
that game
So
come out already? Like the full version?
No, it's alpha.
No.
it's early access.
All right.
So
Okay.
they're fixing the survival triggers
Sleep time. Okay.
sleeping, the hunger, everything. Apparently in the next patch. So I might just wait until that patch drops to then play again. I've tried.
Yeah. Okay.
I also tried. I know what do you call this? Lucio Ball. How about you
What
guys?
name?
Oh yeah,
Lucio,
Lucio Ball.
Lucio Ball. Game
Oh, it's
mode.
for Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't though.
How about you, Mick?
She did. I remember she did. I haven't because I don't play Lucio.
Oh
I
yeah.
It's like
did,
Rocket
and he
League,
left
right?
me watching me play.
I didn't
Yeah.
see. I didn't watch you play.
So it was probably Kego. I'm so terrible at. I do not understand. I do not understand soccer, so.
So Leaf, since you don't
It's like
play,
Rocket League, right?
uh, uh, it's exactly like Rocket League,
I saw a video about it.
except
Yeah, I saw a
it,
video of people playing it.
it yeah, it's basically Rocket League except you're not a car.
They're humans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're human. You're
And can you
human.
use your abilities to shoot the balls,
You have the
or do you need to shoot the balls?
you have the sonic
Yeah,
gun, which you can use to push the ball
Okay.
or other players away. You have your speed up ability, which is their version of boost. And do you remember the what do you call this, refill stations for Rocket League? The little icons on the floor you ran over to get boosts.
Yep. Yeah.
They have
It's
it,
there.
but instead of refilling boosts, it's basically a trampoline. So if you ran
Oh,
over it and jump, you can
jump.
jump high.
Okay. Yeah, it really feels a lot like Rocket League to me. When I saw videos of it,
Mm.
which is interesting. I, I commend Overwatch for like making moves like that, and that probably gives a lot of variety for the game, especially since Rocket League is the hype before that. So
Yeah, it was. It still
it's
is.
good that
It
yeah, I think it is. Yeah, and it's good that they incorporated that to Overwatch.
I played and it I tried to like the mode, but it makes me want to play Rocket League instead. So
Exactly.
I stopped playing and jumped into a competitive
You
match.
played Rocket League.
And then you rage after playing competitive.
Competitive, no, I don't. It's I don't rage as much with in competitive. I rage in quick play.
Why? It's weird.
I know it's supposed to be more stressful when you're playing competitive, but the people you play with are a lot better.
I think it's
No.
because it when there's a troll comp like all Genji or an Ana when you're supposed to be attacking or those people just want to have fun kind of games and then it's obviously a lost game. I think it's the whole this is a total waste of time. We don't even have a chance to win
Mm.
frustration that a lot of players have. So yeah.
It's just that I feel that when you play competitive, the more it feels like everyone's playing to win. There are matches where you get
Yeah.
those trolls. I agree. I have encountered a few of those, but compared to quick play, the number of matches where you get into a good team outnumbers the troll matches by a huge margin. Why
So
do
there are fewer trolls on competitive over quick play.
you
Um,
I think the definition of troll is different for Carlo Miguel and different for Dots and me. So like the when we play quick play and when me and Dots play quick play and we see somebody derping, we tell each other, okay, we're not gonna win this. Just try to have fun, right?
uh,
And then it doesn't feel as stressful when you set the expectation that you're not gonna win, but you try to win anyway because come on, that's the point of the game. But so if we lose, we're like, okay, that's not so bad. I mean, we kind of knew we were gonna lose anyway. But yeah, I got lots of kills or I did tons of healing. Whereas in competitive, everyone is on the same page about like we need to win because I will get demoted and that would totally suck. So everyone tries hard to win. Is on the same page. Won't pick shitty comps for that map. You know.
uh-huh.
So I guess that's why
Yeah.
it's less difficult for him to be uncompetitive because people are more serious. It's not a waste of time. You're gonna win. There's a chance you're gonna win.
I'm
In
juggling.
quick foot,
Sorry, go.
it's shit. You know. So yeah, that's it.
Right. Yeah.
I'm juggling a lot of games, so whenever I decide to play Overwatch, I want it to be meaningful. But on rest days, yesterday I played quick play. Did not rage that much. I
I
got
think it
a-
helps also if you're who you're playing with.
I got angry because
Yeah.
I
Maybe you
died.
should just play with people you
I
know.
laugh at the whole. I did not rage that much. It's just so funny. It just
Just
funny.
What? I rage a lot. So if I say I didn't rage by much, that's a huge deal for me.
So you'd probably rage at me if I played with you because I'm not that good with it.
It depends on the situation. Because when I play with Duts, it's with when I play with Duts, it's sort of serious. But if there's other people like um the rest of the void, we don't take it that serious.
Uh,
So it really depends on the expectations, as per Mickey, as what Mickey said a while ago.
yeah, I
But
guess it depends with people you're playing with.
mhm.
If
but
you know them, or, like
I
you
don't
know what
get
they're doing.
I don't get to play with them that much. So that's why I rage because
I want
the expectation is to win
something.
by default.
Something. I want to talk about something.
Okay,
How
go.
do you guys feel when you have someone on your team, regardless of any game, right?
Mhm.
That is the new, like, let's say there are five of us in one game, let's say LOL, because five people.
Mhm.
And then the four of us, okay, no. So, let's say we were all new at League of Legends. And then there's this one guy who's been playing, like, for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Crollo,
and
okay.
then while playing, not Carlo. While we're playing, he starts telling you what to do. Okay, maybe old Carlo.
Old Crollo.
Maybe old Carlo. So he
So
starts
there is
telling,
old Crollo and new Crollo.
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. So um, you kind of understand that he wants to teach you so that you learn faster and the win rate is higher, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how does that affect your view of the game because of this friend who's giving you like hyperspeed lessons of how the game should be played? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
It would depend. It would depend on how he's trying to teach. Because if, as he said, hyperspeed lessons, I wouldn't absorb
Mm.
any of it, and I would consider that as um, something I might look back into when I learn more about the game.
Yeah. How about
Um,
you, Liv?
uh, for me, I think it depends on how the teaching is delivered. Like there are people who teach you because they want you to learn, but then there are people that teach you because they're irritated that you're not doing well or something.
Old Crollo.
For me, like yeah, like there are people who are like that, and we can't blame them for that because they just want to win and they're frustrated and stuff. But
Mm.
the way I view it, like if they teach me how to play the game, I welcome it. Like because I also like what I also want to learn how to play the game efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, for me it's fine. But if they're being aggressive about it, like aside from teaching you, like they're throwing stuff at you, like you're so dumb. You should play it like this, like that. I wouldn't like that.
They will
But
do
if they are
tantrums.
really interested, yeah, if they're really interested to teach you in a way that you can actually learn, then yeah, I wholeheartedly accept it.
With that, okay. How about you, Dots? What do you think?
I would. I think it's not a good feeling. I would know though because I'm that kind of guy who would probably rage as well if it gets frustrating.
What do you
Uh,
mean?
like if it depends on the mood. Like if you're in the mood to just chill, have fun, and then it's fine, do whatever. But if you're like in a hyper competitive mood and you get you have to go out of your way to teach people, it can get frustrating. So I would understand the feeling of
Mm,
raging.
Wait,
mm.
I'm confused.
Eh,
Are
But
you? I'm confused. Are you the
yeah,
teacher
I
in this
know, right?
situation?
Like, so what is your answer?
ah,
I'm
my answer
confused.
What is
would be
Are you the teacher
my
in this
answer would
situation?
be my answer. No, I'm and as the person who's getting taught,
Ah, okay.
yeah.
I understand how the teacher is feeling, and it would depend on the mood.
Okay.
I would get annoyed with the teacher if I was just there to have fun, but if it's like super competitive, then yeah, I can understand why the teacher would feel like that.
No, no, no. This is like the situation that I gave earlier was like, I'm sorry about the dog. He just likes to
Okay, it's
stare
fine.
at me right now. Anyway, the situation that I gave was there's four of us. We're all new at this one game. And then the first person is the only one who knows how to play, and he's teaching us. Like, how would you like that he's doing it, or would you not like it that he's doing it?
Yeah,
Like
that's why
teaching us.
it depends on what I'm feeling on that situation. Like uh if like I said, if I was in a hyper competitive mood, then yeah, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna listen to him because he knows what he's doing. But if it's just a chill game, I'll be like, YOLO, fuck, I don't care about you.
Okay, question.
I'll feel.
Hmm.
I need to clarify the situation. Is it offhand comments on I not offhand kind random comments on what to build and which skill is best is the most appropriate to level up, or is this game or is this person micromanaging you?
So, okay, think about it. Everyone is new. So most likely in the beginning, we'll use Overwatch this time.
Okay.
Most likely in the beginning, it'll be like, okay, in this map, this this character is best because he does ton of damage. You, Carlo Miguel, this is your guy. And I know you like melee, so you get this other person, Leaf, and then you like to heal Mickey,
Also,
so you character.
so he
So
like assign
how he
us
does
what to
it?
play.
Yeah, so he tells you which champions to
Well, I
pick.
don't
Oh,
like that.
I'm not. I don't like that either.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't like that either.
I need to establish this though because Leaf, the thing about Overwatch is that you need to change comps a lot sometimes. So
Uh,
it might be because the comp you're running is not optimal for the situation.
Optimal.
Optimal nights,
mm,
yay. But if he really forcing the roster right away, then
Mm,
I'm not a fan of that.
yeah,
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
just like you.
cause in the beginning I thought it was something cultural where people would tell there's this really learned person telling other people how to play so that they learn faster, and then eventually they can decide to learn on their own. At first I thought it was something cultural, but then eventually I took a look at it and it's happening across like everywhere, like through the whole world. So it's not cultural. It's apparently happening everywhere. So like, why does it?
Would it
Why
Everyone
does
wants
it?
to be a pro gamer.
Wouldn't it be better the other way around? Have the person try the game, see how he find a character he likes, and then from there, teach.
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
mean,
I teach games differently. I let like if someone asks, "How do I play this game?" I'm usually just follow your heart.
Uh-huh.
yeah, like i- in League, um, for example, in League, like if I choose top, and I would ask like first, the person that knows best about the game. I would ask which top would be easier to play with when you're a beginner. So it's something like that. I would like him to give me an option to play
A
with,
beginner would
but I
know what
wouldn't.
if you think about it. Like a
Yeah,
beginner
but
would what top is, right?
Mhm.
true. Well, but I mean, you're assigned a role, so yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like there should be a way for people to avoid forcing information on other human beings. Like
That's true.
should be like this etiquette where, hi, you're new, just have fun, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, like I'd rather have the option to play with options than being forced with one character which I wouldn't want to play with.
Now that I also to note that that situation usually happens when a game is older because when a new game comes out and it's like for example Overwatch when it came out everyone was like, hey, we're all friends, this is how we do this, everyone is cool
Mhm.
and having fun. But now that it's like several months old and there are already people who have experienced the game a lot, and they'll be like, "This is how we play the game. You're a noob. Listen to me." So I think it's more like a feeling of I'm so pro because I've been playing it for so long, and only what everyone else must listen to me, kind of thing. That's why these situations happen.
Mhm.
But you can't keep playing a new game, you know. This
It's
whole
Come again?
the
You're
I,
you're you're blocking each other.
yeah, I was
Hello.
did you move somewhere else?
no, I'm still here.
Can you start over?
Yeah, I think you lost.
Yeah,
We lost you.
go ahead. That's
No, it was you got DC. Your point did not go through.
Yeah. You got Arad.
So it's your turn, lab.
what
Okay, I
was I
think she's
saying?
gone again.
We don't know. That's why we're asking.
I forgot what I said. Seriously. This is the part where I would pause the video and then go back and try to see what
Oh,
I
that's
said.
a really cool story.
Okay, go.
But no, this is not the time for that. This is not the time for the really cool story, okay?
Okay,
This is
not the
not
time
the
for the
time.
really cool
Save it for
story.
later. When we
Yes. When she's
when we
not
have dead
here.
air. No, cause
When she gets
Uh,
disconnected.
we're slated for 1 hour
uh,
30, and there's no relevant news, so we have time later.
lol.
You were talking,
There,
Mickey, about we can't play new games forever
Oh
or
yeah, that
something.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Leaf.
So I think that as more and more games have longer lifespans than
Mm-hmm.
before, we can't keep playing new games forever, right? I think there should be some sort of etiquette where, if it's a new player, you go to this map and have fun. Like, don't pressure him into learning the game. Like, just make him like the game, and that's like mission complete for you as the person who recruited him into this game anyway.
so meaning a newbie map.
Yeah, some games do that,
Or
and they even block. They have newbie servers, like only people under this level can join this servers and stuff like that.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
Or they
like,
lock you up from the pro servers.
Mm.
yeah,
That's what we.
that's why in League of Legends, it's terrible because okay, this is an example. Dots played League of Legends before I did, and when we played together, I really didn't understand MOBA at all. I didn't know how people knew that you're about to die because everyone disappeared on the map. He told me to play with bots, so I was sad because like, why are you leaving me alone to play a game that you like? Why should I play with strangers? But then I did anyway. Eventually, I got runes, and then that's when we played together. So, although it's kind of shitty that you play with strangers, it makes total sense so that you don't end up hating the game, that you don't feel like a total noob. So, I guess it goes both ways to like have your friend learn the game on his own, or maybe if you will help him play with a low level account, or better yet,
Or
like just be there in real life behind him. Just no, that's even terrible. I
That's
hate
worse.
it
That's
when
worse.
some
we tried
yeah,
that and
that's
it didn't
worse.
work
Like
out.
seat driver. Ugh, that's terrible. It's terrible. So yeah, there should be some sort of etiquette that the gaming community should evolve to when it comes to new players. Because we all want to have more players in
Mm-hmm.
our games, right? We all want to have more gamers. This
Uh,
was a
That's how
really
you
good
play
topic.
Dying Light,
I'm
though.
so sorry
yeah,
we're so
yeah.
far off topic.
It's fine. I was gonna say that the backseat drivers are fine when. Remember the situation when you played in the office where the people who were teaching you were just there when you actually needed help, Mick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry.
Dying
What?
Light.
Yeah. Yeah,
Dying
that
Light.
Dying
Yeah.
Light. Yeah. Perfect example. Yeah.
Um, I have a scenario that points to the bad side of noob
Mm,
maps or newbie areas or newbie locking. Cause
mm,
I've been playing Chivalry for a while,
mm,
and I've always been
mm,
on the newbie servers, mainly because the newbie servers are closer, so I don't get that much ping.
mm-hmm,
So my ping is low. Sorry. But when I tried, when I moved to a higher level servers, the difference in skill was immense. Like the things I did to dominate those matches did not do anything for me. So it might be overwhelming for some people when they get out of areas like that, especially in mobiles like um, LOL, for instance. Like if you play with bots for the majority of your early days, you don't really get prepared for ganks unless you play with the intermediate bots. So it's leaving people to their own devices is fine and all, but you kind of need someone there to um, teach you more about the game. Because for chivalry with
Well, I
me,
guess that's the development thing, right? Like, if you're the guy that makes the game, okay, this is feedback. You need to make sure that the transition from being a noob to being intermediate to being like playing with human beings
mm,
is smoothly done. Then that means that they need to step up and make that better. That's something that they, as gaming developers, they should try to find a way to ease the whole tutorial phase into the real thing. Because in single player games, it's very easy
yeah,
for them to like teach you the process of actually getting to the final boss, right?
hmm
Yeah.
Sonic, I think Sonic and Mega Man did that so well that
Super
when you
Meat Boy
transition to
also.
harder levels, you didn't really feel the transition because just you just kept doing it.
hmm
So maybe that's one thing that the current gaming development people have to do. I
It's
don't know.
it's easier for single player because you control almost all the variables, whereas with
Yeah.
multiplayer, the it's
Yeah, it's
really
just
hard to
different with
anticipate
multiplayer.
the patterns for the players.
Yeah, because people make their own decisions, stuff,
I actually
how to
I
play the
I
game.
actually sort of went around my point earlier. What I wanted to say was um the gating might be bad because newer people won't get don't get to experience some of the more intricate parts of the game until it's too late. But it's it's a good start.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Maybe somebody will make it good for them. Maybe somebody will invent something or a new method of easing um easing players into the harder modes eventually. We'll see. Someone will always think of something.
hmm Speaking
So
of
yeah.
easing players into
Yeah.
harder stuff, I've been playing Monster Hunter. Um, since there's I mentioned this a few weeks ago that I've been digging into the tutorials because there's a lot of new stuff. And I was not able to mention this, but I want to now. There's this you can now play as cats in this game. Um, you
Oh
you
yeah.
you guys tried the demo and you were able to play as cats, or you saw the option to. Um, so what I wanted to know with the tutorial was how different it was to play as the cat. The tutorial was
Mm,
disappointing because it basically redid the normal tutorial except you had to go through them as a cat. There was there was no new information given, and it was a t- 10 lesson tutorial. I was hoping that I would learn something new, learn something new, but no.
So you're just a cat.
What you are as a cat is that you don't need um, pickaxes, bug nets, and other stuff when you're gathering. So if you're on a gathering quest, you have a lot of inventory space when you're a cat.
Oh, okay.
You're also sort of immortal. But you don't you don't have you don't get to use healing items. Heal is a skill when you're a cat, and skills are on an ATB gauge, on a limit break gauge. So it's better and challenging at the same time. It's fun.
one thing that doesn't have a tutorial, you know what?
Dark Souls.
No, Dark Souls had a tutorial. You know what?
I think okay. Go.
But
Okay, no, no, it's Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go has no tutorial.
Yes.
oh,
Pokemon
that's
Go
true.
was released a few days here in the Philippines, and we've been playing it. Even Dutz, who does not play a lot of mobile games, is playing it, right? Am I right? Or are you just watching us play it?
I was piloting.
You're
I was
pilot.
piloting when she and I was her driver.
Okay, you're part of the gaming
So
experience. You're not
yes, I
playing
am
it per
part of the gaming
se,
experience
but
because
you're part of the
I'm the
experience.
driver.
Uh-huh.
Lol. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past week is teaching people how to like how do I get into a team? How do I capture this guy? What's the point of this item? What, things like that. Things that they should have taught people through a tutorial phase.
It's actually on tips. Or when you tap a gym, that's when you know that you need to join a team. It teaches you along the way. The problem is there's so few opportunities for us to level up because most of us are in rural areas that we don't get to those tutorial bits for a while.
No, like there's this one girl who PM'd me on Facebook and she was like, hi, how do I do blah blah blah? And I was like, yeah, just join a team, join a group. Here are the links, blah blah blah. And she was like, what's a team? I'm level 7. I was like,
What?
holy shit, you're level 7 and you don't. So just click on a gym and then you will be asked to join a team. See? She was level 7. That's a very long time of
Yeah.
wandering around the world. And that's the effect of having no tutorial. You know?
It shows me that she's not a very inquisitive person because you would see a gym and hey, what's this, right?
No, 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 no. In her area, there
There's
was
no.
no gym.
Oh, that sucks. Hey, how did she
Exactly.
get? How did she get to level 7?
She went to the mall. So eventually, she was like,
Just
"Okay, I'm going to
catching
SM,
Pokemon.
SM, and then I'll try to see."
How did she get to level 7 without
Or
any significant?
without,
Probably just catching
yeah,
Pokemon
there are
and going to
areas where
Pokestop.
just Pokemon stops
Okay.
in your area,
Yeah.
and if you're an area, it'll keep generating stuff for you if you wait 5 minutes. So you can pretty much level up really fast if you're near a
No,
Poke.
it takes
It'll cool down
forever.
every.
Yeah, it refreshes every 5 minutes.
Yeah, but it takes forever for Poke. I tried Pokestop leveling yesterday because I was stuck in the hospital. I I basically had to use 10 different, no, wait, sorry, 7 different Pokestops, and that was because my DPS was bugging out, and it took me forever to get to level 5.
No, if you sit on a Pokestop, it's gonna be okay. If
I was
like your
sitting
house is on
I
top
was
of
I mean I was technically sitting on 7 because my GPS was bugging out. It kept teleporting me. So I had access to 7 different Pokestops. And it took me like the entire day to get to level 4 and 5.
well, if she had Wi-Fi and she was sitting at home, so she'd have like really high speed internet, her GPS would be fine. It would generate every 5 minutes
Yeah,
a Pokemon
I'm
every.
saying it was the same for me, except I had access to more Pokestops, but did not level as fast as her.
I don't know why you didn't level as fast.
Oh.
I went to several. I when I got to 30 Pokestops, I was level 6.
Really? Were you catching along the way? Because catching it
Yeah,
gives you more XP.
yeah, that's what I meant. You get because the Pokestop would generate Pokemon for you.
Um,
Lure.
oh, if you
Lures.
lure, yeah.
Because the Pokestop would also give you lures.
Because the Pokestops I've been to were lureless until I got to SM. So there was no Pokemon catching for me yesterday. It was mainly all those Pokestops, all 7 of them. So okay, continue. Sorry.
So yeah, that was it. Like they have very terrible tutorial. They never tell you the main reason of the game is to keep walking. So people end up like, oh my god, look at this gym. This guy is so high level. I could never beat him. I quit this game because this game is so hard.
But there are levels in
Which
the gym, right?
yeah, but people don't realize that the whole point of the game is not the gym,
Hmm.
and they shouldn't be looking at when they're low level. So yeah, I don't know. They should make a tutorial is what I'm trying to say. At
The,
least video, like enforce videos. Like click this link. and it will go to your YouTube page and it'll tell you stuff. You could
Mm.
always do that. It's a mobile app.
So how have you been enjoying Pokemon Go so far?
I think that's
I
for
don't
you,
even
Lab.
know how to answer
Right,
that
for any
question.
of you. Again?
I don't know how to answer that question because I've played all the other games before, and this is like an offshoot of the old games. I
Mm-hmm.
can say it's great. I get to interact with real life things. I get to discover
You get
places.
to exercise.
That is the most important one.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I think that after a month, this hype is gonna die, and when the dust settles, the real people who like this game are gonna stay. You know. So we
Mm.
will see. I cannot rate it because I think that you need time to actually know if this game is for you or not. Yeah, give it time and we'll see what happens.
So Leaf, you were worried that your phone would not play Pokemon Go. Are you playing it now? I think you're
Yeah,
playing, right?
yeah. Oh, because in the first few patches of the game, like they did not include Intel-based processor chip cell phones. But in the latest patch, even the one that they rolled out for the Philippines,
Mm.
they already allowed phones with Intel to play it. So yeah, I've been playing it. I think I'm level 7 right now.
Nice.
Um, um,
You live right near a
I get
Pokestop,
to
don't
catch
you?
one. No, not really. There are, but it's I still need to go out to get there.
It's fine.
But I get to catch a lot of Pokemon around here. Like I think a lot of Pokemon wander around this area.
I envy you.
But yesterday at SM I was also there catching Pokemon
Yeah,
and
we saw
going to
each other.
Pokestops.
So your team Mystic.
Yeah. Yes, I'm Team Mystic right now because
What?
it's blue.
Okay, I was gonna ask what influenced your choice. Mick, you're with
Yeah, it's the
Valor.
color.
You're with Valor, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. I'm with Mystic as well. Mainly because of the team description. I've always liked the. If you read the description, it's like the mage of the. I know, right? If I'm correct, it feels like the mage group. Because Valor would be the warriors. Instinct would be the rogues, rangers, and stuff, and Mystic would be the mages. So I picked that one because
Is there
I like mages. Yeah, what?
is there an advantage for the team that we choose? I'm not really sure if there was,
I'm not sure. We need
but
to
I
Okay.
think
ask
there
Mickey.
was.
I actually wrote a whole thing about this. Um, there is no real advantage. The only quote unquote advantage you get is this mechanic where you put your Pokemon in a gym and you will get something for defending this gym daily. So
It's
the next
21
day when you
coins.
it'll give you coins. Coins is like a currency. It's like real money currency.
Oh.
So you kind of want to be
The
able
very
to
best.
no, shut up. You kind of want to be you kind of want to be the same color as the nearest gym that you're in, so that you get to farm Pokemon coins.
Uh-huh.
Well, there are so many other reasons, like I want to fight other people, that's why we must not be the same color, or I want to be part of the biggest group so that I'm sure I will always win. But the practical reason why you join a team would be because you want to earn Pokecoins and you don't have to spend real life money.
So
And I'm
speak,
sure people will be like, oh, I want more feelings, and more reason for living. But no, none of that from me.
speaking of gyms, I got to own SM yesterday.
For
And
how long?
I'm not sure, but when I woke up this morning, my Pokemon was dying. Someone got disconnected. Let me see.
Leaf.
It's Leaf. That's fine. He'll be back. When you went there to at SM, it was no longer blue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The ride home. Did you guys play?
No, her
Yeah.
battery died.
Oh yeah, her battery
I'm
died.
just in there.
What? What did you say?
Just on our way. Just on our way there.
Okay.
We took several stops.
Uh-huh. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
anything else we've been playing this week?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's pretty much it.
Let me see. Monster. I talk about Monster Hunter. We Happy Few, and I think yeah, Pokemon Go. We played Mobius. That's pretty much it. Um, I want to talk about Suicide Squad while Leaf is not here, but I am afraid that while talking about it, he might arrive.
He will show up.
Yeah. How about you? Does any of the San Diego Comic Con news you want to talk about?
I don't know. The only thing that kinda caught my eye that would be recent is Suicide Squad. No one watched Ghostbusters, so except Mickey, so we can't.
She did.
Yes, she did.
How was it?
It was terrible, and I already explained this in full detail. Why it didn't work? Why it didn't work at all?
Did you explain it in your
You want me to
void
add?
talks?
Okay, let me try to. No, this was in real life. So
Okay.
the main reason why I feel that this didn't work is because they didn't have, in D&D terms, they didn't have a charismatic character. They didn't have a bard to run the show. Everyone in that party was full int, no charisma.
Everyone was a mage, and there was no sorcerer.
It's surprising because most of these women are technically charismatic characters. The actors, because they're comedians. You need high charisma for that, right?
No, no, no. The character, not the actress.
Yeah, that's why
The
I'm saying it's really weird because the actors would be natural charisma.
Yeah, I mean they're charismatic, yes, because they're beautiful. But the story didn't have. What was his name on the old Ghostbusters?
They
Bill
didn't have Bill
Murray.
Murray.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they didn't have a
they
Bill
didn't have a
Murray.
Peter Venkman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So while yeah, there were funny parts, it wasn't entertaining in a way. And additionally, um, one gripe I have about the four character is because he tried to be a dumb blonde, and that doesn't work when you're a guy. What happens is,
Oh, you're talking about
Thor.
Thor. Yeah.
yeah, uh, what happens is you become a total dick, and it's not cute. It's not cute at all. So he was just his character was just terrible. Like, no, that joke wasn't funny. That was actually rude. Kind of
Okay.
in from what I saw. Also, their soundtrack was not. I mean, if there was one thing I liked about Suicide Squad so much, and probably all the other superhero movies, is because their soundtrack is really good. For Ghostbusters, their soundtrack was terrible.
Lovely is back. No Suicide Squad.
I,
We
I
can
but
talk in general terms. We just don't go into detail. We
that,
Hey,
Leave knows how to do this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was my point, right? Like, um, they didn't have a charismatic character. The soundtrack was bad, and Thor was a total dick. It's
Uh,
terrible. That
so leave that was Ghostbusters, not Suicide Squad.
okay.
Out the how would you rate
Yeah.
it? How would you rate Ghostbusters, Mick?
One goat.
One goat.
It was so bad. Okay. I was
How
planning to
many
do.
goats, love?
I was planning to do a Void Talks episode about it, but it was so bad I canceled. It's that bad. I didn't want to talk about it because I had nothing to good to talk about, so I just canceled. It's that bad. So I'm not gonna rate it at all.
Oh, no goats at
Only
all.
No
Wow.
goats.
There is no goat.
Um, yeah. What else? Leaf, anything you want to talk about news-wise, even with the San Diego Comic Con stuff?
Well, before I was cut short, I was gonna talk about that indie game that I was playing.
The what? Oh,
Uh,
yeah, we
the indie
never
game, yeah,
man dragon.
Mandagon. Mandagon. It's by Blind Sky Studios, and it's an indie developer studio. I think there are just 4 people in it, 4 or 5 people,
Uh-huh. And
and it's basically a platformer, puzzle platformer game.
uh-huh.
It's very short. I finished it in. I completed it in around an hour or so. Once you get the hang of what you need to do, because it doesn't really like tell you what you need to do. But you encounter stuff in the environment, and then it just clicks like, oh, you need to collect these, and then you need to insert them in some portal, and then it takes you to the end right away. It's very short and it's free, so anyone could try it out if you love platformers or puzzles, or a game that doesn't hold your hand. Basically, it just
Uh-huh.
happens. It's a nice short game
Okay.
for
Um,
someone. So for something that's it.
I'm playing the trailer right. Sorry. Wait. I
The
go.
trailer actually gives you the whole map that
Really?
happens.
This one?
That's just the map of the game.
So
It's a top down. Oh no, it's
you move from top,
vertical.
from bottom to top. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a vertical, a top to bottom to top game, and it doesn't penalize you for falling, but you don't die or anything. But you need to climb back up if you need to get something from up there. But yeah, it's a very short game, and
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting and uh, casual, so to
Casual.
speak. Yeah.
What made you download it?
I just saw it on the featured game.
Mm-hmm. And you thought it looked
The
interesting.
it was yeah, it's looked interesting. It reminded me of Fez,
Mm-hmm.
although Fez like gets you killed. Um, so yeah, I checked it out and it was fun. It was interesting,
Mm-hmm.
and well, it's a free to play game, so why not? And I think it's just like around 100 MB of download, so it's really quick, 100 or 200, I
Interesting.
think.
I'll check it out. I haven't tried. Oh, we haven't talked about Batman yet. That's question.
Oh yeah, I also played Batman.
Hmm?
Are you planning on playing Batman?
The
Telltale one.
the first review I've seen is indicating that it would be good to wait for the final because they didn't really show anything new from the Arkham series. So I might, but not yet.
Okay.
Have you played it, Birmingham?
Not yet. I haven't. I downloaded it. It's ready to go. It's on the PS4 right now. It's actually
Okay.
on. It's on the title screen. I was about to
Hmm.
play it when we decided to do this. What can you say about what would describe it. Describe it to me, Leaf. You can go into spoilers, I guess. Let's just put that up. Those are you fine with episode one spoilers?
Survive.
What?
I can survive. I'm just
Okay.
trolling.
Uh, okay. Since it's episode one, it's mostly set up for the entire series. Does it show? Does it give a hint as to who the big bad of the entire season is, Leaf?
I'm not quite sure, but at the end of it, there's usually Telltale Games gives you twist,
Okay. Okay. Don't
but I think I
continue.
think the main idea of the or the plot of the game itself revolves around Harvey Dent,
Also, it's
and
the two-faced story. Okay.
and Batman's family history.
Interesting.
But I don't think they have a big bad just yet.
Mm-hmm.
There is a main villain in the first episode, but I'm not sure if he will ultimately be the person that we have to confront at the end of the series.
Um.
So it feels like, to me it feels like an episode of a Batman cartoon.
The animated series.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of like that.
That's nice to hear. Um. Since this is a new Telltale engine, how does it play?
Because I played on the PC,
Okay.
I
Okay.
cannot say for sure. Yeah, I heard that it's more stable on the PS4, but on the PC I had problems. But I didn't really mind it because it's Telltale. We expected
Problems
we
how?
kind of expected it. Like there was one time, but I think they already patched it. But there was one time when I was just looking at the Bat computer. I was looking through files. I couldn't even back away from it.
Oh, okay. I was asking in a more performance way, because
Oh, performance.
if you remember the old engine, whenever you made a decision, the transition from decision to result usually had a frame drop of some sort. Like there was a missing part of the animation. Is it smoother now with the new engine, or
I'm not sure because
it's
I don't pay attention to the frame
okay?
rate.
Okay.
You may not notice it.
It's
Yeah, but
not really a frame rate. It's more of an animation skip. Cause
okay.
w- when it's frame rate,
I
it's
would say
usually negligible. But when it's an animation skip,
uh,
you will know it right away.
I would say it's kind of similar from the last engine,
Mm,
probably.
so it's
That's on PC. I'm not
basically
sure on PS4.
it's for you. It just looks better.
Yeah,
Go okay.
and they let you choose colors
For
for your
what?
bad computer.
Okay.
For your bad computer,
What colors did
the left lines of your bad
what
computer.
what color did you choose?
Well, I chose blue,
Okay.
obviously, but I think there's like green, pink, violet, or
Might choose green.
orange. Yeah, I think there
Um.
was a green.
Okay. How does it play? Is it Game of Thrones or Tales from the Borderlands in terms of action to story ratio?
Um, no, I think it's more uh, Wolf Among Us.
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah, there are two sides of the gameplay. Like either you are Bruce
Bruce.
Wayne or Batman.
In,
In the Bruce Wayne, it's more story based.
mhm.
How you handle situations. In Batman, there is this part in the Batman gameplay, um, where you can scan the area.
Oh,
And
that's good to hear. Because I was about to ask, is Batman detective or brawler in this instance?
I think he's more he's part. I guess he's part brawler, part detective.
Also, it's the balance. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like the in previous Batman games where you can also investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a part where you have to investigate and you have to link clues together.
That's nice. Good to hear.
Yeah,
Makes me want to play right now. After.
yeah, and, and and then there's another part where you have to plan out how you attack the area.
Interesting.
It gives you choice. Yeah, it gives you choices on what you need to do for each bad guy that you encounter. Like, would you throw him through the window or would you silently strike him? And it's all like preemptive. Like you have to plan it out before you execute all of it.
Premeditated.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. It sounds interesting. When's the next episode? If you've heard, no idea.
I haven't. I didn't research it yet. But
It
yeah, I'm looking forward to
so
it.
it's still gonna be a 5 episode thing, right?
Yes, it's 5 episodes.
Okay, good to hear. That's still there.
Okay. I think they introduced at least three villains, three or four.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. So with what Leaf said, are you more interested now to try it out, or are you still waiting for the season to complete?
I'll wait for the season still. Besides, No Man's Sky is coming out.
Yeah, most guys.
You do know that it's not a full game, right? It's like 2-3 hours of interactive story.
Batman?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
because the
And it's
thing
Telltale. That's the trademark of Telltale.
the thing is, when you binge a Telltale game, it's sometimes too much. It's I'm not sure because I feel like when it comes to the Telltale games, it's nice to have a pause once in a while because of how boring the game can be if you play it for a prolonged amount of time. It's it, it's it sounds bad, but the fact that they're releasing it in episodes is the reason why it's like that is because it's created to be played in episodes.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
think
can
I.
see that. Okay.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
I'm the kind of guy who prefers to binge though.
oh, okay,
So sometimes you can't wait.
I understand.
Like
Mm.
like when you're reading a book and you'll be like one more chapter and the next thing you know it's like 5 a.m. in the morning.
To be fair, you can't do that with books. Okay. Um,
You can't do that with books.
release in
You can also do that in games. Like
you
you can do that in Uncharted, right?
oh, you're talking about taking it one at a time. I thought sell bits and pieces with books. Sorry.
I'll
Uh,
treat it like a comic book that just that you're binging.
I really yeah
It's like
I
one chapter, one next chapter, one more chapter, and yeah, next thing you know,
okay
you've read everything.
now that you mentioned comic book, I have to agree because comics are like what 20 pages per chapter,
Yep, yep.
sometimes less, and most of that are pictures.
And they're
So
monthly.
yeah, ah Christ. Okay, I get it. You would want the entire story right away. I would say though, try playing Wolf Among Us. I know you have the complete season, and I am fairly certain you haven't touched it yet.
Yeah, I haven't.
So, if you feel that the gameplay after playing the entire thing is repetitive and boring, then you're gonna feel the same way with there's a huge chance that you're gonna feel the same way with Batman if you're gonna wait for the complete season.
Maybe.
Is Mickey back?
Yeah, it's
I'm
Here,
here.
she's just on
it's
mute.
what oh, it's what I like about playing
She
Telltale
heard
games
everything.
because every time you finish an episode, um it makes you want the next episode.
That's sometimes bad though. I have to say, because remember what happened with I think it was either Wolf Among Us or season two of Walking Dead, where we had to wait 3 months for each episode.
I think
Yeah,
it's a matter of preference, really.
Yeah.
Like I'm the kind of person who likes to watch anime that's ongoing. But I have a friend named Bevs who likes to watch anime in one go.
Hmm.
So I like the feeling of waiting for the next episode and talking about what might be the next episode because that's the kind of person I am. Well, Bevs hates the whole waiting part, so she doesn't watch current anime, and I unfortunately spoil her sometimes, but she's okay with it.
Hmm.
So yeah, to each his own.
Um.
you know though, I hate what they did with Game of Thrones
Why?
because the ending, it's not an ending.
Yeah, because it's season one.
It's a
It's
cliffhanger.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones almost always ends in a cliffhanger. Wait, we should remove spoilers.
So they're trying to mirror it like real TV
Hmm.
series. I guess.
Um, going back to
Yeah.
anime, if I can, to make a point, animes, binge watching movies are passive experiences. So you enjoy it regardless of um, how much time you commit to it. The problem with Telltale games is the gameplay is very simplistic and it's meant to be enjoyed in short bursts. It was not designed to be binge. So if you
There's
pl-
anime that's not meant to be. I'll give you an example.
okay, the it's still
Erase.
passive. It's still
It's
passive though.
not
So
in go.
again, come again. Sorry.
Like right, leave. Do you remember
What?
Erased? Erased.
Yeah. Yes.
Can you imagine watching it in one go?
No.
Okay.
Exactly. So
I
it's
don't
an
want
anime
to.
to watch it in like short bursts, or it's terrible.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what Telltale games are. It's so story specific that gameplay
Yeah.
is sort of terrible.
But
And if you're gonna binge it, it's gonna be draining and repetitive.
I think Telltale Games is like zero escape game, but only episodic.
Expand.
But I don't know. A zero escape game is similar um to Telltale games where it's decision based, and the story unfolds every time you get to a dead end or a game over.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
so it's basically like that. But yeah, like I get the feeling that if I play through the whole like the zero escape game, like I play through it the whole scenario, it can get tiring. So I understand how playing a Telltale game um, is better when you play it along the way because it gives you a pause
Mm-hmm.
and it makes you want to play the game again when it comes back because of the story.
We. Thus, I'm sorry that we kind of ganged up on you. Um,
Oh, it's okay.
I just want you to play it in an optimal way. I mean, not in the best possible way, but if you want to really wait, then it's totally fine. But it might not
But it's possible.
be
It's
as
possible.
enjoyable though. Just saying. But you can always take breaks.
Yeah.
Um, what are you guys waiting for in terms of games? I know
No Man's
Leaf.
Sky.
No, there.
No one's guy.
I've been seeing this the whole time.
I know. Just a new conversation. When is No Man's Sky next week? Next week, right?
This week.
Tuesday.
Right.
Tuesday this week. Okay.
Tuesday. Yes. And I'll be in Manila by then.
I'll be in
So
BL.
Did you pre-order that?
I will not. I did not. Actually will buy it after a couple of weeks though, cause I wanna wait for the reviews.
Uh,
Just to make sure.
yeah. Okay.
But
for me, I'd
I'm
like to
look.
play it first because I haven't discovered planets.
Yeah, that's the main reason I wanna buy it because it's a discovery game. It's like Skyrim on steroids. So
Yeah.
that's really the main thing that I like. But the concerning thing on these kinds of games is that it might get repetitive. So that's why
Mm.
you have to temper your expectations as well, and so that get too
You'll
you
get.
won't get too overexcited, or yeah, and then you won't get too disappointed also if ever it's not gonna be what you expected it to be.
How about you, Mick?
So, Carlo Miguel, what do you expect
Oh, sorry.
this game to be?
Me? The next game I
Yeah.
would want to play would be Deus Ex. It's this month, but I'm not entirely sure if I can buy it because of stuff.
Oh. How
You,
about you, Mickey?
yeah, Mickey.
I'm
Some,
sorry, I was eating. What was that?
Yay, she's eating!
what are you eating?
No, I'm eating carrots.
Yes, she's eating the carrots.
Oh,
You
you're the
should be
one. You're the one who's supposed to be eating the
here.
carrots.
Exactly. I'm not eating the carrots.
Okay.
What was the question? I'm so
It's fine. What game are you excited for next?
Pokemon Sun and Moon. That's like a no-brainer right there, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I know Leaf like the recent Deus Ex, and Dutz, I know you like Cyberpunk. You're not
I played the old Deus Ex, so I know what it is.
both of you I are not excited for that game, the Mankind Divided.
Not really.
Not really.
Oh,
The exploring thing of No Man's Sky still has me.
okay. Same for you, Leaf.
Plus, yeah, and plus the next thing that I might be interested after No Man's Sky is Final Fantasy 15.
Jesus
Because
Christ, that's almost here, right? September 30th.
yeah, it's almost here too. It's like September.
That kinda seals the deal, though. That for me, I'm not buying Deus Ex because I can't. If I can only afford one game, then I have to save up because I pre-ordered the
Yeah,
deluxe
exactly.
edition. That means it's 5K, I think.
If you
Uh
can only buy one Square Enix game, right?
I can buy one game a month and maybe something from Steam. But since I pre-ordered the fucking expensive collector shit for for Final
You
Fantasy.
order the collector's one,
Wait, I'm not sure. I think it's I only got
the
the
one with the
deluxe.
statue.
No. That would be 10K, right? I got the
Oh, the limited edition.
5K one, the
Yeah,
deluxe.
the one with the movie.
Yeah, the one with the movie.
What
Yeah,
movie?
I've been waiting for
Kingsglaive.
them. It's great.
So yeah, I have to
It
say
comes out. I think it comes out this month.
in Japan, or is that worldwide?
Oh, I'm not sure if it's worldwide, but
I
I
think it's
think they
why
might
they
release it.
emailed me something about get it on something something August, blah blah. I'm not
Yeah, I
interested
think
about
they're.
the movie, so I didn't really pay attention. But I think it's just smart.
Mm. So we've hit the 1 hour and 30 minute mark. That means we are just about done. Um, tell everybody what to look forward in your respective channels in the future. Mick, what will you be
So
doing in the future?
so far we me Dots and other void people have been doing this radio show. I call
Uh-huh.
it radio show because it's just audio. It's on SoundCloud. So yeah, if you wanna join, like send me an email and listen to it. We just talk about nerd shit like Flash, Arrow, anime stuff like Erased. What else did we talk about? Leaf, ReZero, and Cried Bucket.
They're gonna
Uh,
have a yaoi. They're gonna
Mhm.
have a yaoi episode.
Are you
that
gonna
too.
are you gonna be part of that,
They're-
Dots?
No!
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
no!
I remember stuff
But
on your computer.
yeah,
It was really weird.
That was not me, and it does not exist anymore.
Uh huh.
yeah, that sort of got deleted. But yeah, it's just good for good fun.
Uh huh. I
And
understand.
hopefully like Suicide Squad soon. But let's see. We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna post a link to where you can find that on the description below. Leaf, how
Okay.
about you? What's in store for your
I'll
immediate
be
future?
I will be guesting in some of Mickey's podcasts,
Uh huh.
so expect to find me there. I'll mostly be in the anime reviews. But for my channel, I don't know. I'm not sure yet because I'll be moving to Manila by
Man,
Tuesday to work for Xbox. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see when I'll get back on air.
We'll finally have
So
someone
yeah.
to speak for Xbox. We've been and Nintendo centric and PC centric for so long. No one represented the Xbox console, and it's actually a very good platform. I want a lot of games on it, but I really can't say anything on it because I don't own one. So yeah, hopefully Leaf support Xbox.
Hopefully I'll own one.
Come again?
Hopefully I'll own one.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
Speaking of owning one, the new one is about to release the Xbox One S, or it's already released, I think. So yeah, you might
No,
want to consider that. How about
that's
you,
too expensive.
Dudes? What's in store for what can we expect from your immediate future?
Gaming, gaming, more gaming. I'll be exploring the galaxy. Bye, guys.
But one, okay, yeah, you either do that in FTL or you do that in No Man's Sky, right?
Yes.
Speaking of exploring the galaxy, I have a lot of codes for Dreadnought, the Dreadnought's beta. I want to invite you guys so that we can play together, and have that video be a giveaway. I already gave one to Leaf. How about you, Mick? I know it's not up your alley, but are you interested? What?
it's a boy game. It's such a boy game. Come on. But I don't know.
Okay,
We'll
Dudes, how
see.
about you?
I mean,
Spaceships, pew pew.
What? What?
Dreadnought, wanna play?
Oh yeah, the Dreadnought, the World of Tanks in space.
Yes, World of Tanks
I
in
have
Space.
to download it.
Yeah, is that a bad thing or good thing?
I liked World of Tanks. I played World of Tanks, so I would give this a shot.
Okay, I'll send a code to you shortly after this. So you expect that from my channel. I'm also still trying to plow through We Happy Few. I have a lot of Uncharted videos, but they're not uploaded. It's from my initial Uncharted run, and Uh, what else? That's about it, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna try the Elder Scrolls card game beta. I might do a video on that. So that's it from us. Have a great day. Bye.